Honorable Judge Kenneth King.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm great.
Hey, Judge, I was contacting you because you have a young lady on your docket today who is in the hospital. She just had her baby yesterday. Her name is Shantanique Grimes.
Grimes. See here.
Yes, that's for 130, Your Honor. Good morning, Judge King.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good.
Today at it is at 1:30. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna need an adjournment. She had a 7-pound baby today.
Well, congratulations,
yesterday.
Wow.
That's certainly just cause, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do you know her? Obviously, you have some, but that's cool. Tell her congratulations.
Okay, I sure will.
Let's see. If you tell her to come back on May 19th.
May 19th? Okay.
May 19th.
Is that going to be at 1:30 again?
No, 8:30.
8:30. Okay. Thanks, Judge. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day, sir. Happy Friday. All right.
Good morning, Ms. Williams Law.
Good morning, Mr. Goss. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Okay. Are we ready, Ms. Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Chanel Gilliard, case number SP 123543311. State your name for the record, please. Ms. Gilliard?
Yes, I'm right here. Good morning.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Chanel Gilliard.
All right. I'm gonna dismiss your case, ma'am. You satisfied me with the proof of with providing valid documentation, right?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
You have a better one. Thank you much.
Bye.
Morning, House Counsel checking in. Yes, good morning.
I have a WhatsApp for us today. I didn't have you. Good morning to you.
441?
No, it's 434.
Oh, okay, my mistake, sorry.
All right. Garrison, I have all right. Mr. Wazak, what does Mr. Lindsay want to do?
He'd like to accept the offer, Judge, and he understands about the outstanding failed to report the accident, that he still owes that money.
I'll see Garrison here. Good morning, Mr. Garrison. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Demetrius Lindsay. Case numbers SP 9384122, 1946473331, SP 11498826, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wozak. My bar number is P35225. With Mr. Lindsay via Zoom, we'll waive in court presence. Mr. Lindsay, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Demetrius Lindsay.
Your Honor, I reviewed with Mr. Lindsay his rights to trial he'd like to waive those rights and accept the offer from the people.
Hey, is that what you want to do, Mr. Lindsay?
Yes.
Well, it sounds like a little hesitation there. I can give you a trial date and, if you want, and then we can deal with it there. I'll even allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front, Mr. Wozniak, but you sound a little bit hesitant, and, I don't necessarily blame him, as it is an alcohol-related offense, and,
Yeah, that's the. Oh, no, I didn't mean to cut you off.
so you want to do that, sir? You want a trial date or not?
No, I just want to waive everything, get it out the way. I want to just get it out the way.
Where are you, sir?
I'm at the house on the computer.
You don't have a camera,
No.
huh? I just don't like when people just want to get things out the way, Mr. Wozniak. It's like you're trying to make it convenient for yourself, but yet you're signing up for an alcohol-related offense and 2 points on your driver's license just because you want to get it out the way. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not too. It's a little bit confusing how he was breaking everything down to me over this Zoom and meeting. So that's kind of why I was kind of hesitant at the time. But I do believe I should take it to the trial because it is an alcohol-related case. I thought it was a driver's, a different case or something different, a ticket.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it for trial, Mr. Wozniak.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Lindsay, you have a May the 19th, 2022 at 9 a.m. The money that you are gonna spend today, I would suggest you spend that money in getting, let's also, I call that case. I would suggest that you spend that money in getting yourself paying these reinstatement fees. You owe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reinstatement fees at $45 a piece, $270. If you pay those reinstatement fees up front, you'll have clearances here at the Secretary of, with the court. We'll send those clearances to the Secretary of State. And you don't have any other tickets in any other jurisdictions, you could potentially get a license.
Okay, now that's something more. We can go about that route then. That's something a little bit
Because
better.
I don't want you to be out there waiting on your cases. I want you to go get a license in the meantime while you're waiting on your case. I don't want you to have to suffer for not having a license while you're waiting on this stuff. So you got to come down to the courthouse and you have to pay those reinstatement fees, and you have to let the clerk know that you're here to pay the reinstatement fees, and the judge allowed you to do so. So I'm gonna set a trial date for May 19th, 2022 at 9 a.m. I'm also gonna waive the late, the warrant, and the reinstatement fee for that SP 9384122 ticket. And I'm gonna put a pay-by date of May 19th on that ticket. So after you pay those reinstatement fees, you need to start paying this ticket down that you entered into a couple years ago.
Okay. May
Now, you
9th.
understand what's expected of you, sir?
Yes, sir. May 19th, 9 o'clock. Understand. Okay.
So when are you gonna get down here and start paying that $270 first?
I'm gonna pay that today. I'm about to pay that now while I'm up. Yeah, I could pay that now. And then my reinstatement fees, right?
Those are your reinstatement fees. You got a bond sitting here of $200 on this one case. You can tell them to apply that bond. So you got some money sitting here, but pay the reinstatement fee first, and then tell them you want to apply that bond to the cost of those tickets. And I'm discounting those tickets for you, so it'll wipe away some of those discretionary fees. But you have to take the next step now, sir, and get this stuff together. All right.
All right.
You have any other questions, sir?
No, sir, not at all.
All right, trial May 19th, 2022, and make sure you pay those reinstatement fees and try to bring a driver's license back on May 19th as well.
May 19th. Okay, cool. Thank you. I can be eligible to get my license.
Have a great day, sir.
You too.
Well, we don't want the buyer's remorse, Mr. Wozniak.
That is true, Judge.
Mrs. Garrison, do you need some drug treatment, ma'am?
Not as of right now. I don't. I've been actually doing pretty good myself, and I start NA meetings.
Well, that sounds like you need some drug treatment.
Well, I've been sober for a little while now. That's what I meant by that.
I understand that, and I applaud you for that. But think of it this way: if you're able to get there like that by yourself on your own, what about some counseling, some help? I mean, we have the absolute best drug treatment court in the country. And Judge Holmes has worked this thing up to be the model of for all drug treatment courts in the country. And I'm not telling you that, that's documented. And other courts around the country are coming to us for guidance and education on how our program got so good. So think about it like this, you know, if you've gotten this far on your own, which I applaud you for, what about having some professionals and you go through the course, you get the ticket dismissed, and it sounds like it'll be a breeze for you. You want to check it out?
Yeah, of course.
What we can do at the very least, Mr. Wozniak, is get somebody on the line, and then she can speak with them. They can tell her all the parameters of the course and stuff like that, and then let you make a decision. I mean, I always ask when I see cases like these, and like again, I definitely applaud you, but the people that don't want to do it are usually the people that feel that they might relapse or you know, and then they end up, oh, I don't want this hanging over my head. But people like yourself who say, hey, I've gotten this far and I feel good about myself. I'm going in NA classes and stuff. You know, this would only support that and boost that, and then it'll be a breeze for you. So let's just get you to talk to somebody. It doesn't cost you anything to talk, and then we'll go from there, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Let's see here. Mr. Let me just All right, Mr. Green.
Yes.
Good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
Yes. This is the city of Detroit versus Dwayne Eric Green, case number 259457421. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Mr. Green, will you tell the judge your name, please?
Yes, my name is Dwayne Eric Green Jr.
Your Honor, I have not had the opportunity to speak to Mr. Green about his case or the mandatory possible jail time.
I can put you in a breakout room. I do have an actual complaint here, and it's got some basic standard language that I'm sure will meet the criteria, but if you need me to send you that, I'll send you that. I'll put you, Mr. Green, in a breakout room with Mr. Wozak. He's an excellent lawyer. You can discuss your case with him, and he can try to help you make an informed decision on what your next move probably should be. All right. I want you to make sure that you have an absolute right to a trial. And if you need to do some work on the case, I'll give you a pretrial date. So join the room, Mr. Green. All right, who's on the phone again? Tell me that name.
Raymond Kennedy.
Kennedy. Raymond, let me look you up because I don't see you on my docket, and you wouldn't be on my docket. Kennedy.
Yes.
And then Raymond, Raymond.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. $435. You missed the number.
435. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry, Your Honor.
360434. You got to go 360435. I see you paid a bunch of related civil infractions on these cases too. I don't know,
Yes, sir.
but let them know that. Have a great day, sir. Good luck to you. So did you get out for your St. Patrick's Day? Were you a part of the big crowd downtown last night, Miss Garrison?
No, definitely not.
All right. Mr. Kennedy. All right, he's gone. Good. And we do have a Kennedy on the docket here. All right. On our Kennedy at 130, the last page, the fifth one from the top. Gene.
Oh, probably Southwest, I think.
Let's go see. No, back in that.
Oh, wow.
East side.
Yes.
All the way across.
Not nowhere near,
No.
they made a mistake here.
I don't know. I think they're gonna have some of those.
Oh, we got enough.
this is Garner, Juan Jose Garner. He may come down. Never in person yet. You can call yesterday.
Oh. Let me give him a call, one second, to see if we got a new letter added. He keep getting all
They
these-
don't ask.
Huh?
They don't ask.
Oh, no, okay.
There's only one. They might say, you might come on, letter. You don't know the one?
No, I'm asking why they keep giving us all these letters.
Well, you gotta stop with some trade, I think. Those are-
Yeah, but this one's not. I
This
don't
one's
know if
not.
it's a
This is
mistake or it's
mistake.
just,
But he's only got three. He's only really got three cases. So no insurance. Misdemeanor. Crime, license, or improper.
one is getting Judge Baltimore.
So, Baltimore Range.
I'm gonna change.
I mean, it should vibe with those things.
Yeah.
Because they got them at the same time. That's a mistake. Try to-
I did, yes. They're running the main.
All right, oh, great. All right, yeah, they're, what they're doing now is, they're checking you out to see if you, qualify. You have a no insurance misdemeanor. Did you know that?
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to get that taken care of.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front. So after the day, you're gonna come down to the courthouse and you're gonna let them know that the judge told you can pay that $45 reinstatement fee up front. What that'll do is that'll allow you to get clearances here. And if you don't have anything else, you can potentially get a license. That $45 fee is what's holding your license up, at least as it relates to this court. I don't know if
Okay.
you've given them up out there in Warren and all those other places, so.
Yeah, okay, so it's just a $45 fee?
No, it's not, that's gonna put you back, so we still gotta do something with the case. But if you get a license, what you need to get is a driver's license.
Well, my license is back valid again. I got a letter in the mail.
Run a driver's license. It won't be back valid for soon then. Let me see. Not unless this is super old stuff. Oh.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to court for the no insurance because actually that was not me. Somebody else had to have used my name because the address is not an address I ever lived at, and the car is not a car I've ever owned. And I actually know where I was at the day of the ticket that it says. I wasn't even aware of it until last year when I got released from Macomb County and they told me about it.
Your license is valid. So we're gonna have to set a trial date for this ticket. And we'll give the officer an opportunity to come in. What we'll do is waive that $45 fee now. right, we're back on the record with Mr. Dwayne Green. Mr. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, with regard to the arraignment on the bench warrant, we'll waive formal reading and stand mute.
Okay, we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give him a $0 bond.
And then he would like the court to continue that not guilty plea and have the matter set for trial.
Very well.
Oh, and we discussed a bench or jury, and a bench trial is fine.
All right. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
All right, May 19th, 2022 at 9 a.m., all right?
Okay.
Have a good day. Good luck to you, sir. I'll see you back then.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, Miss Robs is here. Good morning, Miss Rob.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Well, we have a potentially willing participant, which I'm happy about. This is Laura Garrison, and that's the case manager for the drug treatment court, Ms. Robs. And I'm believing that you've done some work already to see if Ms. Garrison qualifies.
Yes, Your Honor, I have, and she is eligible for our program.
All right, so at this point, Ms. Garrison, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Ms. Rob knows the program through and through. You can ask whatever questions that you like. I'll ask Mr. Wazik, does he want to be present? If that would be fine with me. If you request his presence, what would you like to do? Would you want this?
Sure, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put you all in a breakout room, and then we'll figure this out.
No, we don't use ours yet. Well, you trying to find you one,
No, I
Jeff?
got one somewhere.
You call Melody?
I got one somewhere.
Ours is all done online.
Thank you, Barb.
Right, you on the hook. Look. Is this it? No, that's the. Oh, maybe this is it. Let me see. Trying to look at something. Is this it? Okay.
Thank
You're right.
you.
Now, I'll print some more out for you. Have just in case. But the summer's coming, right? That should be enough to the end of the year for you.
Can I put the docket out for Thursday
Absolutely.
next week?
Yeah, I think I started it. Wow, we must have ESPN or something. Look, ESPN.
Well, you've been watching too much games, too many games.
I was watching some of the game at AT&T. I was there with my daughter.
My daughter was mad.
Why?
Because her brackets all messed up.
Oh.
Last night,
What?
Kentucky got beat. She said Kentucky was gonna win it all.
Yes.
And
That's why I'm talking smack, see?
they got beat. Then some other teams got beat. UConn got beat. That's my bracket up.
Y'all in fantasy or?
We did it together. We wrote it all together. But I did file on the ESPN.
Yeah.
And that's busted because I thought Iowa was gonna go all the way. They didn't.
That's the thing now, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know you following them.
So,
So she mad, huh?
yeah,
She start watching?
We were watching. She watches all of them.
Yeah. I was trying to keep up, but I go back and forth. I don't have no loyalty. I'm like, well, you win it. So I think I'm gonna root for you for a minute. I go back and forth. But they so good. You know you hate for them to lose. Everybody's so good.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
I think we'll take next Thursday off.
You want a Friday afternoon too, Judge? But that's the only one I didn't print. But sometimes they come in, don't they?
No, I got Friday. Thursday, I need to see if somebody cover.
Yeah, I print them all, so that way just in case.
I don't know what they do for the funeral. September 25th to September 25th to October 1st week. That week, we're not going to schedule anything.
Okay, let me write it. You know me and my memory. Where's my little calendar I had? Okay, so September.
September 25th.
Okay, September 25th through October
1st.
October 1st. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cross it out on the calendar too. That way I can remember that. Where's my red marker?
Is there a way you can put it in the system?
Nope. Can't do it. They won't let me do
So
it.
it will be the 26th to the 30th.
And then the 20. Oh,
That'll cover the week. 26th is a Monday, 30th is a Friday.
oh, I thought you said September 25th through
Well,
October
so
1st.
September 25th is a Sunday. You know.
Oh, got it.
The first
Okay.
is
So
The
I'm
first
gonna
is a Saturday, so
okay, 26
through the 30th.
through October 30.
Yeah. No. I wish I could. September 26th to September 30th.
Oh.
You trying to give me a month off?
Yeah, I thought you said something. I was like, okay.
I take it too.
You see, that's why I gave you 2 sheets, right?
I take it.
2 and 3 sheets.
Well, I want this one for that day, those days.
Okay, now this time I'm gonna make sure to look. I got my calendar. Where's my blue? I have blue. Next grade line. This is September 20.
You got spectators too?
Huh?
Live. Said live.
Oh, no, I was looking at the, cause the crossed out camera means people on there, but they're not on video. So, okay. And Mr. Goss. Okay.
So we got time enough. If I got anybody's schedule, I could probably move around.
That would be great.
Okay, so let me. Probably want to show cause.
Well, I don't think we should mess with the show clauses, right? They hardly don't come in,
Right.
and then we will have to do some paperwork off for that. Just to make sure we don't schedule anybody, we can see. You can look at the scout calendar now. can't you?
Yeah, because
See
I'm
what's
thinking
on
I got a bunch of show causes already out on those dates anyway. My name is. And so also tell docket management, I guess, because on Wednesday, right? They're gonna schedule by docket, not right now. We good up until, yeah, so only have to worry about the 26th and 27th.
There's only one person, right?
What's not funny? Okay, well, you got a couple of show calls. I can probably move these.
What was this? Leave
Leave it? Okay.
I mean, I don't even know if you, but
And then a few on, I don't think we got anything for 27.
that's the 27th.
I mean, not the 27, the 28. I mean, yeah, that's a Wednesday, right? 28 is what I meant. 28 is nothing. 29 is Thursday, nothing. It's the 30th. So that's all I gotta worry about.
So we tell docket management, don't put anything on.
I wonder if I can, let me call Leslie. Cause ain't nobody gonna do that document. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to do it.
I would just tell them, don't put anything on any of those days, show cause for nothing.
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
You may have to.
Hi, good morning, Sonia. How are you?
You won't be able to schedule.
That's the whole point, right?
Mel's iPhone. Who just dialed in? Mel?
Officer Melvin Brown, Detroit Police Department.
Oh, good morning to you.
Morning.
I don't know. I don't see any formal hearings or anything scheduled for today.
Did we have one?
Who did you, who you have?
Let's see.
Give me 1 second. I have the subpoena.
Maybe that was yesterday. I'm thinking.
It is supposed to be for Carl Langston.
Carl Latham?
Langston at 9:30.
CARL or KARL?
CARL.
Carl Langston, pending. One wrong way going, Edward Langston?
Correct.
That's informal here, 220.
Well,
And then you got a show cause on 6-3. So he's in front of Patrick. Magistrate.
he needs to bring them all here.
Huh?
If you see if he's down there in, the formal hearing, thing. Informal hearing today at 9:30. Need to bring them all, tell them to bring them all here so we can take care of all his cases. So what's the number down there for
The Zoom ID or just the phone number?
well, we can give the officer both of them.
I only have one for him today.
Well, he's also got, yeah, you got that. And we have just, what we would do is just, we would hear the no insurance misdemeanor as well. Because you wrote him 2 tickets of wrong way driving and a no insurance misdemeanor. And that no insurance misdemeanor is all the way back to 6/03/2022. We can just clear both of those up today if he's in that. We're gonna give you the room to the ID to that court down there.
Yes.
If he's down there, you have to both come back up here and we can resolve both of
Okay.
Yes. The 360 and then 218 000.
360 218
Yes.
0000. That's the number you would call. 360. That's where you would zoom in. 360-218 0000.
Okay.
And if he's down there, you can just let him know. We can all take care of it up here. Just zoom back in, tell him to zoom in up here. All right.
That was 368.
218 0000.
Okay.
No, 360. I'm sorry, 360-218.
360-218-0000. Okay.
Right. All right. Thanks a lot. Be safe out there, officer.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Laura Marie Garrison, case number U599-00421 and 204-328-171. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wazak, P35225 with Ms. Garrison. We will waive in-court presence and agree to appear via Zoom. Ms. Garrison, will you tell the judge your full name, please?
Laura Marie Garrison.
So I just threw that other case in there because it was out there, Mr. Wazak. It's just a no insurance misdemeanor. And Ms. Garrison, we're going to give her a trial on that to clear that up because she indicated that that was not her. She has documentation and all that to clear it up. I also will waive the reinstatement fee. She has a valid driver's license, and I don't want that $45 reinstatement fee to ruin that valid driver's license. So, Rob, no, I'm sorry, go ahead. Ms. Watson.
I was just gonna say thank you for that, Judge. That's very wise.
Ms. Robs, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robs, Drug and Veterans Treatment Court Case Manager.
Good morning to you. All right. So we've given you guys an opportunity to speak in the breakout room. Ms. Garrison, it sounds like you've got, I mean, I don't know what it sounds like, but it appears that you probably got a lot of information from that meeting.
Oh, she sure did, Judge.
Well, I don't know how to take that one there, you know, but I'm assuming that it was all good information, but because that's what this is all about, right?
Yes.
And let me just stress to you, you've really taken the biggest step, ma'am, in accepting the fact that you have a problem, and you know, that is what I've always seen people as the very hardest hurdle that people can get over, that people can't get over. They just don't want to admit that. And so with that being said, I hope that you can continue your sobriety. You look good today. But what would you like to do about the program?
Well, after talking to them, I feel like I'm doing good right now on my own, with that, just the NA meetings. It's been about 3 months for me being sober. I feel like I'm doing great right now. If it was something that you required me to do, then obviously I would have to do it, but I feel like I'm doing great by myself right now.
Ma'am, you're a very, very, very young lady. I have kids your age, and I don't know what your drug of choice is, but by you just saying 3 months, that's no time.
Yeah. Well, it's the farthest that I've ever made it. It's
well, no, I'm not. I'm not. Listen. I don't mean to come off like that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in the scheme of things, ma'am. In the scheme of things. And you have hopefully a lot more life to live. And when you look at the next 18 months, what is that, the minimum, Ms. Rob?
Your Honor, the minimum is 14 months and the max is 24 months.
All right, when you look at the minimum, because what you're saying, and we discussed off the record, was that you've done good. You're doing well. You appear to be doing well too. You do. I mean, when even people that have only seen you for one time, if you're using those drugs, they can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But 14 months is no time. It may seem like a lot now. It's absolutely no time. What do they say? The days are long and the years are short. And my brother, I'm gonna be turning 50 this year, and he told me, he says, yeah, when you hit 50, you get on the interstate. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? He says, just goes faster. And I was like, so I'm hoping I can avoid the interstate. He says, no, there's no avoiding it. You got to get on it. So anyway, I would want you to take this program.
Judge, we had a very long discussion. I shared with her my 35 years of recovery. Okay, I just got to let that get out there, because I've dealt with a lot of people who have substance abuse problems in my line of work. And I do always kind of brag about my situation because I've been so successful and so wonderfully fortunate. My impression of Ms. Garrison is she is on the right track. She's acknowledging it and doing what she needs to do. She apparently has indicated to me she has a really good system of support. She's got really good support at the NA meetings that she's attending. She says she can call that person anytime. It's like a sponsor. If it's all right with you, can we set a new review date? My docket shows it's a show cause, and I don't know how long we have on a probationary period for Ms. Garrison. But I think she can stand on her own 2 feet, and if not, she pretty much knows where to run and where to call and who to contact.
And no, well, first of all, Mr. Wozak, I appreciate your disclosure. You know, I always you never know what people have been through in their lives and things like that. I've always known Mr. Wozak to be a top lawyer. I mean, I've actually had the benefit of walking in 36th district, and I don't know if Mr. Wozak remembers, but I've asked him questions when I was a new lawyer, and he's always been very, very helpful. But what I was saying, and you know, what we can do is it's just if we can set a pre-trial date, we can set that, and we can set that out for a couple of months, and that way the case will still be open. And then if there's something kind of goes awry, then you can get in touch. But what I was saying, and what I was trying to relay to Ms. Garrison is, it's great you have that support system. Why not bolster that? Why not bolster that? If it's true that you are never going to use it again, and you're on the road to recovery, and you're starting your 35-year clock like Mr. Wozak, then this 14 years would be nothing. This 14 months would be nothing. You would show up, give your input. It's mostly, what is it, all via Zoom, right, Ms. Rob? You give your input, you know, and potentially you can be a mentor to someone else that is not able to stand on their 2 feet right now with their issue. Why don't you think about that?
And Ms. Garrison, let me say this. I am advocating with the judge your position, which is, you know, I am getting this under control. I've got it under control. But I also want to advocate for the judge, because I had to do AA and I had to do counseling. I had to stack my recovery methods. And as he says, bolstering it is not a problem. And as you heard me say, the judge in the drug court program is not there to make things difficult. So it's an excellent program, but ultimately it's between you and the judge. Thank you, Judge.
Very well. And I, you know something, I know you're a young lady. She got way better things to do than to show up to court every other week or whatever, however the program is. But I just encourage you to look, and we want you to get to that 35-year and beyond point.
And it can be done. It absolutely can be done.
It absolutely can be done. And do I agree with you, Mr. Wozak? I agree 100%. I agree with you as far as looking at her in her face and hearing her, and by her coming into court, just simply admitting to have a problem. I look at this and I ask everybody that comes in my court when I see this, and you know, 90% of them say, no, I don't have no problem. Nope, not me. You know, and you know, that's what they do, but you didn't do that. So
the other thing that the drug court program might help you with, Ms. Garrison, is the judge is right. This first year, you are on kind of shaky ground. I know you're working really hard, but as I say, it never hurts to have every single tool that's available. And the only reason I took the counseling is because the county made it available to me at a lower rate. And I went, yep, I'll do it. I'll do it. Anything that's out there, you should grab onto. That's my bottom line.
I didn't want to tell Miss Garrison my story because I didn't want her to try and do, but I had a problem with alcohol as well. And I have a DUI on my record and all that stuff. But I didn't get any treatment. I stopped on my own. And that's why I didn't say anything to you, ma'am, because, you know, I didn't want you to use my story and say, not that I'm ashamed of what I've done. I'm not at all. And I routinely say that to people when coming to court about my situation. But I didn't want you to use my situation and be able to say, see, Judge, you did it. I didn't. I think one thing is the alcohol is probably a little bit different than the other stuff, the narcotic stuff, in the sense that I think that stuff is a little more addictive. On the other side of it, though, the alcohol is so readily available and it's just legal if you're long as you're 21, you know. But at the end of the day, it was times where I had to really fight the urge to go do it. And it took longer than a year to get over that urge. You know, it wasn't those things. And it didn't come all the time either. The further you get away from it, the further those urges come. But sometimes those urges, and they come back real strong. So I don't see a problem with bolstering it. And I'm only spending this much time because I care. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So why don't we do this? If we can all agree, I wish Mr. Wozniak could be back here. I don't know if he will or not, but on May the 19th, we'll set it for a pre-trial date. Ms. Robbs, if you can come back on that date as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll set it for a pre-trial date. If there's you'll sit on it. And what I'll even let you do is if you say, Judge, I do want to do it, you can call us and we'll pull your file and we'll get everybody back together and we'll get you into the program. But if you want to take it until May 19th, think about it strong, and it can only help.
Mm-hmm.
It can only help. All right. What about what are you doing with yourself? Are you working, ma'am?
Yeah, I have a part-time job.
All right, see, this sounds like my kid. A part-time job. Are you in?
Well, I have full custody of my daughter. I have a 7-year-old also, so it's hard. I can't work full-time.
I got that. That
Yeah.
makes it different. Are you in?
No, not right now.
Did you finish high school, ma'am?
No, I did not.
You know, and I'm not one to really want to make somebody get a GED, but I can do those things.
Yeah.
What level of education did you have?
12th. I was up to 12th grade.
12th grade.
Yeah.
You go all the way to the. You got a few yards to go, and all right.
You can't let that happen with your sobriety. You can't get, 11 months down the road and say, just once. You can't do that.
I know.
Talk to her, Mr. Wozniak.
You cannot walk away from sobriety at all, ever. You just can't. And I'm perfectly willing to come back on 519 and bolster your success at that time again and let you know. And I'd love to hear from you. On May 19th. So I love this solution, Judge. I really think it's a good one.
That's some powerful stuff, Ms. Garrison. That's some powerful stuff.
Your Honor, if I may give my contact information as well to Ms. Garrison. So that in the meantime, Ms. Garrison, if you wanted to, keep in contact with me as well. You did provide for me your email address and phone number also. So I will send you over some documents that'll help, share a lot more insight into the program for you as well. Okay. So if you have a pen, I'm more than willing to give it to you.
Yeah, let me grab one.
Ms. Robs, while she's doing that, would you also send me those materials, please?
Absolutely. May I have your, will you
Yes,
put them in
my,
chat for me?
oh, sure, I will do that.
Thank you.
And me as well, please, because I want to learn as much as I can about it.
Yes, Your Honor.
What I want you to do in this time frame during this pretrial is I'm not a judge to really order anybody to get a GED and hold those things over their head. But I am a judge that I would like to encourage you to do that. And between now and May 19th, I want you to look into a GED program, okay? And be able to, I'm gonna take a note and be able to have, some information. It would be a beautiful thing if you were able to enroll. I mean, look at our way of life now is pretty much all internet and Zoom and things like that. And you got your 7-year-old. You have really no reason not to be able to do it. But I'm not going to order that. I am going to order you to look into the program and be able to give me some information to let me know that you actually took those steps.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, of course.
And Your Honor, if I may provide my phone, my contact number. It's 313-965-8707. And Ms. Garrison, that's my desk line. You can contact me there directly.
Okay.
Pretrial date, May the 19th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I try to take them in order, ma'am. First person on, first person I try to call, unless you got all these high-dollar lawyers like Mr. Bozick in here that needs to get to multiple courts and stuff like that, then I usually get those lawyers out of here. But I'm gonna say this, good luck to you. I will see you back. Go ahead.
What about for the no insurance?
Oh, I'm gonna waive the, we're gonna set that for trial on May 19th. We'll set that for trial on May 19th too. So you got a pre-trial for this narcotic violation ticket, and then you have a trial for the no insurance. I'm gonna waive the warrant and reinstatement fee for that, just so that it does not trigger a license. You have a good license now. You want to keep that way. All right.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Thank you for reminding me of that. And we'll set the trial for her for 8:30 as well, so that the officer can be there. I'll put that on the script. Okay. All right. All right. So again, if you say, hey, I think about it, ponder it over the weekend, and you say next week, I want to take them up on that offer, then by all means, just Zoom in or call the court and we'll pull the file, and then we'll get you in the program. Everybody will reconvene and get you in the program. But if you take that time and seriously give it some thought, it just absolutely cannot hurt you at all.
I do have one more question, if I could, please. Ms. Robs, is there any opportunity that Ms. Garrison could have to actually see the program or see the judge before she makes a decision, to see how the judge actually deals with her clients?
Absolutely. We have a Zoom.
Okay.
We're actually on Zoom. I can give that information as well. And
Yeah,
you can
What I'm gonna do is, once I get out of here, I'm gonna call Judge Holmes myself, and I'm gonna have a discussion about Ms. Garrison I'll tell you what, Judge Holmes is she's truly a blessing. I mean, we're all blessings, right? But she's truly a blessing, and she takes this each individual person, and it's not the case for her. She's going to treat you like her child, or like her best friend, or her brother or sister. She does this, and she fully engages with this. So it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment at all. As a matter of fact, it can get you out of here without paying any fines and costs. It can do all of that stuff. It's not a punishment. All right. So I'm going to discuss that can you put your number in the chat, ma'am? The contact number in the chat.
Me?
Officer Brown.
Oh.
Yes, please. You, Ms. Garrison. Officer Brown.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. I didn't get that number, so send it to me, please, Ms. Garrison. Who are you here on, sir?
I was here on the Carl Langston. I discussed it in 220. He was inside that courtroom, and I dismissed the driving the wrong way. And you told me I had another one for no insurance. I'm willing to dismiss that one as well.
All right, God's gonna get mad at you. All right, let's just sit tight for a second. All right, so I'm gonna talk to so once I get the number, you're gonna be free to leave. Just throw it in the chat. I have it.
Oh wait, I did this wrong. Oops, sorry.
That's all right. Is it?
Hold on.
Oh, what's the last
Yeah.
number?
There we go.
That wouldn't go too well. All right. All right, I have your contact. So I'm gonna set the matter for trial. This one. The other one for pre-trial. Waive warrant fee and waive reinstatement fee. And then we'll have you back on May 19th, and if not sooner. All right?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. I'll see you back at least by May 19th.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am.
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Rhodes. And now, Mr. Goss. Where's Mr. Goss? Let me tell Mr. Goss to zoom in. He should have, you should have told him to zoom in here. I told you to tell him to zoom in here. We could have got him taken care of. Now Mr. Goss is gonna be, well, he can't be mad what you did in the other court. That's the other court. I had it full of Carl Langston. They closed that out already, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They don't have half as much work as we do.
Yes, Your Honor.
We got Officer Brown here. He actually zoomed in, actually inadvertently, to our courtroom. He had it pretty much right because we forgot his last name, Carl Edward Langston. He was supposed to zoom into the, what do you call that court down
Informal hearing?
there? Informal hearing courtroom. And Mr. Langston had a wrong way driving and a no insurance misdemeanor. When Officer Brown zoomed into the informal hearing, I guess the agreement was made to dismiss the wrong way driving. So he came back up here and Mr. Langston either provided him with some insurance or made a good impression on the officer. And the officer was willing to dismiss the insurance case. I said, yeah, you gotta go through you first.
Okay, you said Mr. Langston is in the courtroom now?
No, he's not here.
He's not
He
here.
was in courtroom
He was in
220.
He was in courtroom 220 or 218 or whatever courtroom
So
it was.
if Officer Brown is willing to dismiss it, I have no objection to that, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus, and it was my idea because I looked at it and he has one court date today and then the next one comes up in June. Figure we can take care of both of them. And let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Carl Edward Langston Jr. Case number 2, strike that, SP 121-97701. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Wazak.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wazak on behalf of the defendant who is not present. I would ask the court to waive his appearance as he did appear in court earlier this morning in another courtroom.
And you can put your appearance on the record, Officer Brown.
Officer Melvin Brown, Detroit Police Department.
Our badge number and precinct.
643, 12th precinct.
Oh, that's my precinct.
Nice.
So, Mr. Goss.
It pleases Honorable Court, Dante Goss, P60162, on behalf of the city of Detroit.
All right,
Your
and
Honor,
based on the information that we received off the record from Mr. Brown, Officer Brown, you did see Mr. Langston this morning in court, right?
I did.
All right, and you're willing to dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right.
No objection from defense, Judge.
All right, we'll dismiss. And that'll be it. That way, Mr. Langston does not have to come through and we'll clear another case off our roll. All right, everybody, that's it. That does it for the morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, wow. That's great, Judge. Thank you for taking so much time with Ms. Garrison.
Of course.
I know we're all rooting for her. I hope she is successful, and I'm really glad you invited me back in May.
Oh, definitely. You, Mr. Wazak, you can come back every day. I need you all the time, but hey, I know you got other stuff to do, and you're always welcome to, Officer Brown. Be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.